Hey boys, new day, new stream. We are back for a few more hours. Guys, I don't get this. It's like we're suffering that card-up campaign and people just love this and we're having a fun with the Empire and somebody ends the stream. The balls on these people. Can you imagine the balls of that guy ending an Empire stream? Ending a stream on an Empire campaign? It's like, was I debating or something? I wasn't even betting there. That was totally random. Couldn't believe people will end streams on Empire campaigns. It's like unreal to me. I had to spend 3 hours watching YouTube and listening to music. And guys, I don't like it. I've been watching Linkin Park after a while and it reminds me of those early Scarsting days. So depressing. I think Scarstic ruined Linkin Park for me. Had to switch to Weekend now. Maybe he was mad you end the cockroach, but what do you mean end the cockroach? Cockroach was won. Long campaign victory. Fair and square. But it's crazy there are people out there that end the streams on Empire campaign. It's just like, I don't believe that. This is some of the best campaigns in the game. You know, I would think Shield Wizard would do something like this, or, you know, Cookies maybe. But, you know, some random hater on the Empire. Shame. Ding ding ding, shame. So we played for about 3 hours on the part 1, and this is now part 2. Huh? Chrome music, yeah. Okay, so this is a save. These guys retreated and we after them. We have to do the battle here, and then we are going to say what was been going on. Pretty much smooth sailing. Click, 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 click. New colonies. Wiping out Tlaxtlan. Imagine another end stream that would be toxic. I think people have spent enough shekels yesterday. That would be a very end stream. I would have to be off for 23 hours and 46 minutes. What do I do with myself? Whole season of Supernatural some shit. There's some down there, outer zone. No, I merged one of them. Merged one of them and they're gone. Don't tempt the haters. Nobody's gonna end stream again after me being away for 3 hours. There's no way. That's 240k shekels. It's like no small amount. No fucking way, man. I would better go watch a whole season of Supernatural, man. I'm baiting you, I'm daring you. You guys don't have any more shekels. All those shekels went on timeouts and shit. Got a Vanguard here. Bloomcool said I could end the stream twice. Don't tempt me. That's just words. Just words.
Hero of Britannia! Paladin of Britannia!
You guys imagine Bloomcool's ending the stream right now. He will become the most hated person in the chat after that guy ending the stream. Got on everybody's shit list. I'm not even sure who the fuck that guy was who ended the stream. Maybe that's the guy that sent me those messages that my count is not good enough for sub. Who the fuck was he that even? I don't know. Minu, Inu, Pani, I don't know, something like that.
Militia! At your service!
Yoo-hoo.
My God.
Thank you, Presidente.
Heldenhammer! The lady wizard!
Cancel the charge.
Ready to fire! Militia! On the hunt! At your
How the fuck these guys get in here?
Marcus, what part? Show us
I'm suddenly wondering how many accounts does Marconos have.
quick march! Yes, General! Soldiers of the Empire! As ordered! Missiles ready, my friend! We are Sigmar's heirs! At speed! Taking that position!
This guy's not dying fast now. 12 kills. They have to
Fire and
one poison. I killed 12.
Right! Receive! Marcus, what part? Sigma! Halberdiers! Stay close! Free company! Formation!
This is what Free Company can do, but archers can't. Not even Huntsman.
Show us the flow!
Well, Huntsman, yeah, they can fire while moving. They can do that as well.
Aim! We're ready!
They're not as accurate.
Sigma's heirs!
On 20 armor on this guy, quite sturdy. We've got 14 kills on this one. I like to think Marconos has 10 account gathering shekels. If I notice somebody has more than one account, I'm just gonna ban them all. Trying to gather shekels like that. So you can only learn proper Vortex meta. The Vortex meta is to don't play the Vortex. That's the Vortex meta. Vortex meta is to go play more Empires. How much better loot is this?
Any last utterances?
Okay, this guy's recruiting, but a bunch of skinks. You have just enough info to deal with a shit ton of skinks. The hostility increased. So when we get very hostile, Kalara joins the expedition. Your activities in Lastria gain more than just the attention of angry locals. One day, as the expedition marched through the jungle following another successful offensive, you were suddenly threatened by a hooded figure standing in the trees above the jungle trail. After you introduced yourself as the Huntsmarshal, the Emperor's chief scout, she descended and revealed herself to be a former waystalker of Atel Loren, a wood elf huntress named Kalara. Around her neck hung a Bastildan tooth, and it was clear from her appearance that she was a weathered warrior of the jungle. Kalara asked you if you might help her track one particular beast she had been pursuing in Lastria. Not being one to turn down a hunt, you agreed, but only in return for lending her skills to your expedition. So we pretty much clicked and clicked here, and now it's turn 10. Okay, we caught up. We are finishing out Laxlan, and now also at war with Vampire Coast. Might make a move on this area here, but it's too far from their province, so they might just get wrecked at home then. It was pretty smooth here. I feel like the second time was even smoother than the first time. Imagine how that goes. First time it just goes, you know, a little bit tough, and then the second time it goes in smooth.
They will
Things. I'll send this guy to scout around here.
Hunt them out.
Just in case they decide to switch this side, I'm gonna send the Roderick into the mountains here.
The rumors say that
This guy
this
needs
one
speed.
is rotten. Marcus Wolfhart.
So, Clara.
Dark times.
What's Hunter? Huntress of the Fae. So this is the second chapter. Rank 5 with her, and she gets Dawn. Pretty nice weapon. Just all you need on a weapon for a archer. Range, ammunition, a little time reduction. Also gives flaming attacks extra. I have met a few of the elusive faithfolk of Arthur Lauren, and in my early dealings with Clara, it certainly appears she is a typical of her kind. On the rare occasions in the past when my hunting expeditions unwittingly led me into the Wood Elf's realm, I found them to be standoffish and determinedly detached from the outside world. Huh, that sounds familiar. Almost aggressively so. Those familiar with the Asrai know better than to trespass upon their hunting grounds, for they are considered to be some of the most lethal hunters in the known world. We're extremely fortunate to have brought a Waystalker into our ranks, regardless of how aloof she may be. Aloof. Somebody actually called me aloof once. What does that even mean again? Not friendly or forthcoming, cool and distant. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Clara told me that she has been in Lastia for quite some time. The beast she seeks does not prowl these lands alone, though, and bringing it down will take some fight. Which is why she requested our assistance. For a Waystalker to admit that a quarry is beyond her talent confirms what an incredibly dangerous monster it must be. Gave her assurances that I would see this hunt through. But for now, we await more information regarding the beast's whereabouts. Okay, we still need to unlock the dwarf.
Lady of the Glade, at your service.
Jungle Spirit. Campaign movement range plus 10% hero's army and attribute strider. That's actually quite nice to have. You kind of want to cap your regular movement in the jungle, so it's the same as your march movement. Except you don't have to ever have to march except to get Taskmaster. So, pretty standard Waystalker has endurance here. Attrition minus 20% casualty suffered from all attrition hero's army, and ambush defense plus 20%. This army is impossible to ambush with this character from the looks of it. It's actually good to be with the rest of them. It has a little higher range than Wolfheart. The Endless Hunter is actually quite nutty. Quite nutty, because stuff like this make the battles one-sided when it's active. When a battlefield is considered a forest, the whole army will receive better reload time reduction. And this is quite stupid, the Empire Artillery. So stupid that you never even have to enter a battle if the battle is a forest.
Proud daughter of Athel Long.
Clara gives movement and the Paladin gives more experience. I should send a Paladin to the Spinal Sortek.
Another trophy for the Huntsmarshal.
Spinal Sortek, more character. Send Roderick.
She calls. Traitors always get found out in the end.
Put her in the army.
Lady of the Glade.
She's actually quite awesome in the army.
You need me?
Until you max the movement. If you actually somehow get more movement, then she might go on the map as well. She's similar like a witch hunter. This guy, you don't need some stuff on the campaign map before you get proper heroes.
What do you need?
Only the dedicated.
I feel like we're gonna get hit by a lot of skinks here.
Step to it.
This could be a moment to put marsh sands, but then the casualties might be too high. We should get a more skinks. It's currently 18 right now. It's gonna be good for great swords, murder all the skinks. So we have enough infantry to create a killing, shooting area. This province is closing to rebellion. In next turn, we would have been what, 3 turns away from armor. This is fine. You see, it was kind of pointless to get this for Tlaxlan, because they're about to get wiped and we would have just unlocked this, so getting this second was better. Especially if you're not too slow in this province. If you're a little bit slow in this province, then getting this second is probably better.
What?
So, this province can still get... It's actually at max. We still have -5. This province is getting +1. Here they're gonna get another +2. Yeah, the public order here is messed up right now. Faction is minus... Ah, it's because of this, -2. Would have been almost fine otherwise. We'll stop taxing it because we don't want the rebels here. We don't even have a wall. Garrison, I mean, which is called the Walls Building. A garrison building in this one is called Garrison. One day this will be called Garrison, and one day this will be called Walls. So we need the garrison building in Tlaxlan. Guess it makes more sense they're all called garrison. We need to get walls in this place. This is kind of strange thing to say. We need to get walls in this place because it's the walls building. But this place does have walls. So we need to get garrison in this place. But garrison building is called walls. It's the forest and forests thing all over again. What is going on with the rest of diplomacy here? We are currently kind of low on ability rating, which means people will be aggressive towards us. These guys might attack. Somehow they're at war with Numas. And they're spawning in 2 different parts of the world. We need to build walls to protect our walls. Yeah, it's a little bit odd. No great power penalty yet, because we don't have a 3rd region. There's about 3 factions that could still declare war on us because of barrel build training.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Marcus Wolfhard.
Shit. What the hell?
Hey Arms, thank you for getting support. Regal Archlector, we're kinda low on money.
Seek out the heretics. True Knight of Britonia. Marcus Wolfhard.
Doesn't really matter this campaign.
Noble son of Britonia. Now.
So Tlaxlan down to 1 region and we have the province.
Marcus
Apparently the military is valued higher than our military. Because the archers are not really valued much in faction strength. This is also all damaged from the bell there. Wardens of the Living Pools made peace with Itza. Oh, 2 potential enemies here. Holy shit, there could have a shit ton of them. Valiant defeat, huh? Our infantry is not valued as shit here. Huh. Have fear. No fear. Let's put a prediction here. It's a shit ton of skinks. Fortunately, this guy is disciplined, so it makes it a little bit tougher. This guy is disciplined. Soothsayer roll discipline 23, 63. Yeah, looks like he's disciplined. Battle result. Pick victory blue, red order. A clean win here so we can wipe off this faction. Yeah, I recruited a shit ton of skinks on the last 2 turns, like a shit ton. Probably would have gotten 3 full skink armies. Our infantry is seriously outnumbered, but we have a shit ton of arrows. We're the ones being attacked here. These reinforcements are coming down in the forest. Could use both Marcus and Kalara to snipe the Lord.
Lady of the Deep Wood.
Swordsman!
Deploy all the stuff in here, we won't be able to shoot here. Don't have enough infantry to go after this. Most of our damage are projectiles, and the projectiles cannot go to this to the jungle. Another great sword would have been fine to rush them. We need the open area. We have quite a sweet open area here because we can use this cliff here.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Just put this guy here to use some shields here if in case they start shooting.
Spearmen!
And we'll just hold the rest.
Swordsman!
Lady of the Glade.
We'll also try to separate a bit of them.
Right! For the Emperor!
These guys can actually be in the line. We don't have 15 armor, so these guys are still at 25, but they're still okay.
Free company! For Heldenhammer!
Just hold the line, boys. We got 3 hunters, huntsmen.
Ready to fire!
The 3 TH speed, these guys are 35, so these guys should be towards the end of formation here. So we can turn aside.
The Empire ensures!
All these archers can just stay here.
Prepare!
We can also use the war wagons to patch in a line.
We obey! Ranald's aim, we're ready! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Yeah.
Yes, General!
Probably gonna deploy closer reinforcements because they outnumber us. They're gonna go hard on us here. Don't see any of them.
Position! Homing in!
Yeah, they're on the other side of the hill.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
We'll try to shoot the leader a bit.
Speed.
Ready!
The leaders have more leadership than the troops.
At speed! Marcus will fire! Very well! Your orders?
They lowered the range on this as well. It almost looks like the range is lower on this guy as well, not just the performance and ability.
Moving now!
Daughter of Athelloren.
Yeah, we can definitely snipe with this too.
To battle!
Skinks will catch us, so we have to get back to the line.
Now! Take the ground! Yes, General! On the hunt! Move out! Maneuver!
We could also just stop and let them reload while running and then shoot this guy.
Quick march!
Yeah, the Wood Elf is faster than the Empire guy, so we can shoot here. Yeah, very accurate there. Very accurate. The skinks are too fast, they'll catch us, so we have to go faster. We'll just fake charge here, they might brace.
Quick march!
Yeah, they braced.
Go! Stay close. No escape. Ready. Onward.
Holy shit, the war wagons are taking serious damage here. Might actually not make it here. We're taking the damage from our own unit.
Equip. Attack. Okay. Sigma calls. Swordsman. Missile infantry. Ready for war.
This is looking way differently when you see them all like this, right? Way differently.
Sigma! Charge! For the Emperor! War! Ready! Get them! Missile infantry! Receive! Taking position! For Heldenhammer! Load it, sir! Yes, General! The Empire endures! Taking position!
We need to make sure this side doesn't get disrupted.
Yes,
The gates is actually getting killed.
General!
Just way too many of them.
This way!
Orders understood. To war!
Ready! To battle! For the twin-tailed comet! For formation march! Sir! Your orders?
This, the pre-combat militia will not hold there.
Charge! Our weapons are yours!
Lady of the Azrael!
Sigma, preserve us! Missiles ready! Prepare for combat!
Actually losing this right now.
Hammer!
Well, hopefully their morale changes.
Prepare for combat! Missile infantry! Go! Ah! Yes, General! For Heldenhammer!
And those guys to help Mela there.
In my sights! On it! At your service! Withdraw!
There's just way too many skinks on this side here.
Reynolds aim! We're ready! Take the ground! We serve the Emperor! Take aim!
They just got into the archers.
Withdraw!
These guys are just about to get routed, but they're not routing.
Fire is yours!
And now they broke through.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
We need to clear up from this side at least.
For Heldenhammer! For France! Yes, sir! Ready! Wow!
The other side might hold a little bit longer.
Marcus Wolfhard! Ranged weapons ready! Awaiting orders! No lingering! Ready to fire! Attack!
Not out of ammo here before we kill them all.
For Heldenhammer! Ready for war! Go! Yeah!
Daughter of Athel
At least the elf is holding.
Weapons at the ready! Missile troops! Sigma calls!
We need to go target their leadership, but we won't be able to kill them all.
For the Warhammer! For the Emperor! Taking position!
Some of these units still have too much leadership.
Go! Sigma calls! Conditions acceptable!
The elf will not hold long enough, and we're running out of arrows.
Prepare for combat! Swordsman! Ready! At your service! We obey! Ready for war! Take aim! Standing by! Sigma calls! Spotter's the target!
This the characters are holding there. Those halberdiers are still holding as well.
Great swords! Missile troops!
These guys are about to run out of ammo. This is was way too close for comfort.
Strike them down! Yes, General! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Lady of the Glade.
It was patched last moment at Archer. But instead of Archer there, we would have just been all in deep shit here.
Missiles will fly!
We need to fire a couple of extra walls there.
Take the ground!
Sometimes you've got to save the archers in to patch the line.
At speed! Prepare for combat! Ready! Quick march! Yes, General! For friend!
Yeah, these guys can go melee now. Don't want to lose any halberdiers.
Missiles ready, my friend! No lingering!
I couldn't have kept the paladin. Yeah, that's an easy thing to say. Who would have thought they would have get 9 more units?
Ready!
How do you get 9 more units? Explain this to me.
Battle time, we're ready!
You're hoping basically maybe 5-6 here.
Sigmar calls!
Yeah, paladin would have mattered here, but they got way too many units than usual.
For the comet! Ready! My
It looks like the global recruitment finished this turn. But you don't expect this to happen when they already got shit ton of units. You thought the global recruitment already ended.
target!
No, you can't expect them to get the global recruitment like this. Most important units are still fine.
Now!
Was quite close here, quite close. It looks like they got global recruitment turn before we arrived, and then they got global recruitment
Ranged weapons!
on this turn.
The Empire endures! Armed and ready!
But they only got a shit ton of units, so you can't expect them to, to get again.
Marcus Wolfhard!
What if that other Kroxigor was doing the global recruitment?
Halberdiers!
So this is just random shit.
Spot us the target!
The most important units are still alive, which are the archers, the huntsmen.
En route!
It's all good.
Forward! Go! Marcus Wolfhard!
It's not the AI cheats what you say here, it's when the global recruitment lands. We've seen them recruit units. We've seen them recruit units. But I wasn't expecting that we got another batch of global recruitment units.
At speed! Marcus Wolfhard!
I think this is fine here on this side.
Quick march!
Pretty quick victory. Yeah, there was shit ton of them. Pretty quickly was expected. One of the guys had discipline. If that guy didn't have discipline, then this would have been an easier fight. So the whole army get additional attack and leadership. They still outnumber us here. The follow-up might actually be ugly because of this. They recruited a shit ton of units. Shit ton. We lost 3 common militia and 1 swordsman. Could have been way worse here. We could have lost great swords or the halberdiers.
Any last utterances?
All 3 recruiting at the same time. Yeah, we do have a paladin outside the city.
Tools of judgment ready.
3000s. I will take 3000s. And we got 2 public order here in 10 growth. A rebate is a useful tool when things are good to ensure compliance during the inevitable hard times just around the corner.
Bow down to Imperial might, lizard beasts. By the Emperor's authority.
Well, the Paladin is still
Paladin of
close.
Bretonnia.
Replenishment is not very good here.
Marcus Wolfhart.
This is rank 10. And at least we can finish the pistol core. Man, we almost ran out of ammo at a bad time there.
Zultma. Paladin. Marcus Wolfhart. Every last beast.
This would have not even happened like this if we didn't out-resolve this battle. We'd have had more infantry. But, you know, sometimes convenience. One sec. Okay. Sorry for interruption. These units are all damaged and the garrison have 6. There's the Saurus old one here. And another Saurus old one.
No greater marksman. Only the dedicated. Heading out.
We're definitely taking the settlement this turn.
Mighty warrior.
We'll just add the Paladin to the army.
Wolfhart. We are the best.
I want 2 bells here. I want 2 bells here. I do have a cavalry unit here with 2 good fighters. Let's make a prediction here. If everything goes smooth, the infantry will survive, but I feel like they might not survive. So, what was the problem here? The problem was we auto-resolved the siege, too much infantry died, and didn't replenish on time for this. And of course they had 3 armies. And we landed on the second global recruitment on the army that was actually recruiting. So a little bit bad RNG here. Could have been other way around easily.
Acceptable. Loaded, sir. Show us the foe!
These units have barely survived. The characters did pretty good here. You gotta get pretty good characters in the beginning.
Marcus Wolfhart. Knightly valor.
We can snipe with this too. Now we might actually need to get closer.
Ready for war! Ready! Sputters the target! Weapons at the ready!
At least there are units are separate, which helps a lot.
For Heldenhammer!
But had we been together, would have been much rougher here.
Bowstring. On the hunt. Paladin of Bretonnia. Sir. Ever faithful.
Yeah.
Paladin of Bretonnia.
I totally expected damage considering we kept pushing.
For the Emperor.
Guns at the ready. Take the ground. We are Sigmar's heirs. We serve the Emperor. Yes, sir. Quickly. Move out. Tracking. Homing in. Okay. Onward. Quick march.
Ever ready.
Taking aim! Hero of Britannia! I am your man! Prepare!
Moving. With haste.
En route!
It's 42 speeds. It does get a little bit speed boost when the enemy is close.
Yes, General!
I'm just shooting this on the hill so I get a little more damage. Better angle.
Paladin of Britannia! Quickly! Sigma calls! Get them! Formation march!
This War Vegans, this is basically their best role.
Go! Legendary Paladin! Taking aim! Order for the Emperor! At speed!
I'm gonna get into one of the archers.
Glory to the
You
Emperor!
also have to consider cavalry is gonna be coming.
At once! Swiftly! Paladin of Britannia! Yes, sir! Quickly! Hastily!
I
Ready!
need to drop a little bit damage here.
Right away! In my sight! Ready! Pure of heart! Sigmar commands! For the twin-tailed comet! Ready! Taking
The cavalry coming on the other side.
Paladin of Britannia! At speed! Obey!
That was a big chunk of health gone there.
Sigma! Missiles will fly! Ever faithful! Yes, General! Ready! To battle! Moving apace! Duty! Quickly! Spot us the target! Fighting range!
I need those anti-large shooters there.
Britannia! Right away! For the lady! Yes, my lord! Whoa! Understood!
And that guy just hit the War Vegans 3 times and they're all dead.
Swordsman! For the twin-tailed comet! Take aim! At speed! Prepare for combat! Attack! Take the ground! This way! Pocket for pocket! Yes, General! Yes, General! Forward! Maneuver! Attack! For the war!
Those reinforcements are a little bit awkward.
Agreed!
To the hook.
Prepare for combat! Swordsman! Formation! March! To battle! Sigma guides us!
Orders understood.
For the king!
Quickly.
Get them!
We really need to shoot these guys here.
By Ulrich's wrath! For the Emperor!
Advance.
My blade is yours! Right! Loaded, sir! By Galmaraz! Whoa! No escape!
Somebody's gonna have to hold this.
By Ulrich!
How much defense does he have? 48.
Ready! Taking position! Ready for war! Understood! Yes!
I don't think we can handle the second character.
Missile troops! Yes, sir! Charge!
The cavalry is coming back.
Garang! The Empire endures! Attack! For the Emperor! Sigma! Equipped! Targeting! Take the ground! Get them!
Characters are a little bit problematic here.
No! Conditions acceptable! We are Sigmar's heirs! At speed! For the Warhammer! Stay close! Very well! Done!
Don't fire at will and give me 2 hits here.
Ah! Missiles ready, my friend! Attack! We are Sigmar's heirs!
They just smacked him twice.
Taking aim! Great swords! Ready! Yes, General.
There's too many Saurus alive, 86.
Finding range, sir. Yes, General. Take the ground!
Paladin of Britannia! Right away! Moving apace! For Ilker!
Loaded, sir.
I'm not even sure I want to risk my second unit there.
We serve the Emperor!
No lingering!
For Heldenhammer! Sigma!
It's a shame they got bought on of the Saurus guys. Skinks, at least we could have shot.
Missiles will fly!
Moving apace!
Spotters the target! Formation! March! Moving!
Those guys are coming third time.
Weapons at the ready! Now! Quickly! For
I don't think we can kill this many Saurus.
the Emperor! No lingering! Conditions acceptable! Take position! Quickly! Go!
I mean, you have 52 here, 66 here.
Speed! Go!
Marcus still has arrows.
Take aim!
Three guys.
Take aim!
Three guys bothering us there.
For the twin-tailed comet! To battle! Formation! March! At speed! Quick march! Go!
There's way too many alive here. We probably should retreat.
Ready for war! Formation march!
The second lord, I don't think it's gonna be possible. They did have three armies,
Move it!
three lords.
Swordsman! Charge! We obey!
These guys are just running out of armor.
Quick march! To battle!
Hero of Britannia!
There's 62 Saurus there, it's too many. This unit still has armor though.
Swordsman! Take the ground! For Heldenhammer! Yes, sir! For the Warhammer! Moving now!
Oh, these guys are in bad shape here. Shame we lost those guys.
Paladin of Britannia!
These guys pretty good leadership left.
Sir! For the Emperor! Swordsman! Wah!
Man, we're missing just a little here. Just a little.
Ready to fire! Go!
I don't think we can beat that guy.
Sigma commands! Formation march!
Oh, this is gonna be 50-50. Okay, he broke.
Victory is assured!
Taking aim, sir!
The Skins are too fast for us.
Yes, quickly! Yes, my lord! The Empire into
We have no armor here.
Take position!
At speed!
My god.
Withdraw!
You see that shit?
No armor.
Moving now! Sigma guides us!
What are those? Both Huntsmen.
Ulrich's wrath!
There's 141 Skins. There's more than enough bodies to kill us here.
Strike them down!
These guys are, I think, a little bit too much for us in this fight.
Legendary Paladin!
Quick march! Finding range, sir!
Not sure if we surrender here is gonna be enough.
Paladin of Britannia!
This guy gets wounded, might be actually worse.
Ready? Yes, sir!
Just too many units in the first time, and too many too many units in the second time. First time too many units, and the second time too many units.
Missiles will fly! No lingering!
Would be pretty bad to lose the second one here.
Fight them!
Yeah, army losses here. Let's see how many have units survived.
Preservers!
Just didn't have enough here. They had too many and we didn't had enough. If that paladin was in that first fight, I think it would have been fine. It was so close. So Tlaxlan gets to live a little bit longer. Look at this. The garrison was too much for us, huh? Cavalry gave a lot of value. If this guy wasn't in the battle, we would have won that. But I had another lord. Kalara got wounded. This is definitely a setback. Okay, we're gonna have to recruit a new army.
Some foes are best avoided.
Man, it was so close wiping out that force.
By the Emperor's authority. The nation calls.
We'll still send this guy for the dwarf now.
Forward then. Marcus Wolfhard.
We might get a good retreat here, but this force is probably wiped. This is what happens when they have just enough. I think if this guy was in that first battle where there were shit on kings, might have been fine. If we didn't out-resolve this battle here and this guy was in the army that first time, would have been fine. But who would have expected they would have had this many and then would have gotten a second turn of global recruitment? Losing those initial units is a setback.
I trust no man.
But what can you do? If we had this, would have also been different. We might need to put the witch hunter in the new army.
Out the heretics.
This is like literally just what we needed. This one here. Yeah. I'll definitely be more interested now. We lost our OP units pushing.
No greater marksman.
Shit happens. This part was way too easy, and then this part went downhill. I kind of blame the auto-resolve on the city. It did way too much damage in the second halberdier. I think I'm gonna get anti-Lisbon technology before I start recruiting. It would have had this thing 2 turns later. Okay, this guy's a little coward now. Okay, let's get Herr Doctor into the army. Kalara will be back also in several turns. It was not the units that were problematic, it was the characters. Characters were problematic. Maybe we can retreat to the other side. Oh, we can't because of defeat, right? Nothing we can do here. So we lose our only 2 huntsmen.
Let's get.
Well, back to archers. Now this is a major setback. You cannot retreat after losing a battle. So the only units we can recruit now are spearmen and swordsmen. And we need to wait for the next reinforcements. This is actually good for the rebels.
Defender of the weak.
Now let's unlock the dwarf. Now this is should be better build ring now. I don't think it's very high yet. This guy's declaring war would have been bad.
You may speak before me.
Still medium. So Marcus is back in 4 turns. Cunning or perceptive? So we're gonna unlock Purge of the Foul. It's a little bit early to have this when we were fighting there, but if we had, it would have been one-sided. The 10 defense makes all the difference. And we're going to start recruiting a new army here. Got a cunning huntsman general here.
Huntsman General!
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
It's kind of nutty they can unlock these things immediately. Like the survival expert. Range for huntsmen and archers. These are their unique skills. One has campaign effects, line of sight, replenishment, range, movement range. This one is a buff to the huntsman archers range. And this is anti-large bonus for spearmen halberdiers and anti-infantry for greatswords. This makes the greatswords quite deadly.
What does the Emperor bid?
So we have access to archers.
Huntsman General!
This unit at this point is going to be terrible without state-issued infantry arm technology. But it'll make them a little bit better with Purge of the Foul. We get both this and our spearmen and bandit skinks. At least the skinks without javelins.
The Empire.
Those guys might also go after us, the pirates there.
Mighty warrior. Yes.
Nothing we can do if they go after us. So yeah, we just ignore that.
Huntsman General!
What's the next mission for Head Doctor? Raid a region belonging to Vampire Coast. So the chapter 3 says, in getting to know Head Doctor better, I have discovered that he is the most conflicted man. He is ruthlessly obsessed with destroying vampires, but is also a skillful healer with astounding convalescent skills. Well, I had built up enough of a rapport to bring up the subject of his famous lineage once again. 3000 experience for Head Doctor. With a deep sigh, Hedwig explained his intense hate for the One Hull name, for his ambition was always to preserve life and not to chase destruction. For him and the One Hulls would never be innocent of their progenitors' sins, and he wanted nothing to do with them. A man can try to avoid his destiny as much as he wants, he added, but in the end it will always find him. Could elaborate no further. The next day he invoked me to continue helping him with his mission to track down Alistair the Red. He says the best way to draw attention from a vampire party is to raid their lands and waters. So that is what we will do. It is certainly not without a touch of irony that we are probably about to steal from pirates. 3000 experience there.
Paladin of Britannia.
Equipment check!
Traitors always get found out in the end.
Peasant.
Scouts are wily negotiators, so don't you try and fleece them.
War with Skagen. Our ability rating is still recovering. A claim is at 15. It's gonna go down to what? Up to 19. We encountered Hexatl. Guess they got close to the sea. But we have Temple of Karaport.
France would sooner have me kill you, I think.
Yeah, this guy's declared war. I don't think I've seen them move, but you never know these days. It's usually guys just guard their settlement. Might invite Itza or Hexatl to war. So, Purge of the Foul. Foul greenskins flee infested Skaven and slime lizardmen are brought in sufficient numbers that their organized skull is now necessary. Plus 10 defense and plus 10 leadership against greenskins, Skaven, and lizardmen. This is the OP technology. We had that, this would have been a totally different situation.
My deeds are legend. Onwards for Britannia.
Jorek Grimm joins the expedition. Finally, contact was made with the spy of Sonic Dwarves. They are a strange lot, and it took quite some time for you to convince them your intentions were not belligerent. Once you described who you were seeking, the Trong leaders told you it sounded very much like the master engineer Jorek Grimm, a secret dwarf who has spent long periods of time outside their hold. It was unclear to his kin what Jorek was doing on his forest, nor did they bother to ask. After being introduced to Jorek, agreed to join your cause, but something tells you this eccentric dwarf services may cost you a little more than a mercenary's reckoning.
Aye, lad.
So we got Jorek. Increase mobility, so both Jorek and Kalara increase movement in the army.
True knight of Britannia. She calls.
You're gonna have probably rank 6 kings before they attack us next time. So what was the next thing for him? Obtain access to the following resources through ownership of trade, iron and timber. And he will get us 2 items, a scar and an amplifier. This amplifier thing is just wild. Even the scar is good. So the next chapter of this guy is a secret dwarf. It is truly astonishing how the Davi engineer has been able to survive out in the wild in his solo forest against the lizardmen's convoys. This is clearly down to his own ingenuity. A keen and talented inventor, Jorek seems to have all sorts of survivalist equipment at his disposal, all designed and built himself. He is very secretive about his past, revealing little more than the location of his previous home back in the old world, the great dwarf port of Barakwar. It seems that something in Jorek's earlier life clearly irks him, which really isn't all that surprising. Dwarves feel all wrongdoings committed against them as if they had only just happened. With wild eyes he tells me that he is destined for great things, but must rebuild his reputation, one invention at a time. Though he appears skeptical that we can really help him, he sees value in the protection of the expedition can provide on his travels through Lastria. He has also suggested we gather some resources for some new inventions he thinks may prove useful to him and the expedition.
One rag.
So he's clever. Plus 10 research faction wide. Hero action sections, hero action cost minus 5%, and hero action successions plus 5%. Another shooter. Has entrenchment. And we need to get some students good to go with clever. Clever alone doesn't do much. We need 2 more 10% bonuses. Ash Magnus, thank you. Yoo-hoo. There's a charge on top of Grim, resourceful, income from trade, more resources produced, speed. So here's the old technology tree, the OP one. Nice. They didn't rework him with the new stuff. It's actually this actually for the best. Now he has a unique skill tree. Beautiful.
By Grungni, this had better be good.
This will rebel. 2750. We're missing 4 coins, really? 4?
Noble son of Britannia.
4?
Equip! Come in peace, and let us choose. To untamed lands.
That's unfortunate.
Tracker of distinction.
We'll fight the rebels when they come here.
Onward.
Continue with the armor. Hopefully before the next battle with the Lizardmen we'll have the armor technology. It's gonna be a little bit potentially more whack-a-mole now here. Losing the initial army is a major setback.
Speak, but be wary of what you...
Greenskin's like, nope, you don't have an army anymore. Break non-aggression. Okay, rebellion here is next turn.
Paladin of Britonia. With haste.
This river crossing here is intense.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
The great outdoors.
What needs to be done?
Tracker of distinction.
Okay, got this guy in the army, and there's rebels next turn. What's the range here? It's just in the range of reinforcements, okay. These guys might immediately besiege the city though, but...
The great outdoors.
The recruitment comes also from Temple of Kara.
My deeds are legend.
This guy should be up in 2 turns.
Sir.
Get Skaven rebels, can get 2 bells there. Itza went to war with other lizardmen, oh man. Sometimes lucky. Maybe we haven't met him yet. Those sentinels could have invited him to war though. So it looks like the usual Gorok goes aggro on other lizardmen. That's a good RNG. No, we'll just make... we can't really pay this. We'll increase stocks. We need to increase hostility so we get the care package earlier. So we haven't made Itza. Okay, that was that's good. This guys could have invited Itza though.
Defender of the weak. Onwards then.
Okay. We're also going up, and hopefully the pilots are not too close. Don't see them right now.
Huntsman General.
So what do we have here? Raid Vampire Coast, Tain Iron and Timber, rank 5 with Kalara, and captures on Huopekam. This province seems the most natural expansion after the Creeping Jungle, but due to a setback, is gonna have to wait. The setback will create a longer early game, which is fine. Be a little bit more interesting, I think.
Equipment check. Pump.
Okay, we do want 2 battles here. Bells. This might be our second guy. A cunning Huntsman General is fine. We need to use their bonuses for the units. We have bonuses against the Skaven, so even our basic troops will do fine.
At the ready.
71 leadership, 44 defense. So those are 3 Rogers, huh? Want 6 ranks, right? I still haven't patched the game.
Spearman!
We are Sigmar's heirs. Spearmen.
We do have 3 shooters here. These guys have abilities. The arrow of Akshi. Is it Akshi? Akshi and oil flask. Hold on. You're telling me they nerfed Wolfheart's damage, but not the Huntsman damage. They have the old damage. Huh? How does this make any sense? So the legendary Huntsmarshal lore has lower missile strength than the Huntsman General. Huntsman General has armor piercing.
Scout leader!
Because this looks like his old damage, 556.
Huntsman!
Okay.
For Heldenhammer! Sir! Ready! For the comet, ready! Huntsman!
So who can catch us here? Ogres?
Master Engineer!
Can use entrenchment when they're about to charge. A 3 to 4 speed in this guy. So the way the witch hunters work, you know, they shoot, run and shoot, but their speed does not support it. Their shot is the best thing about them. These kids can like kill 4 guys with 1 hit.
For the comet, ready!
This guy also has 48 defense. Why is it 48 defense? Aha, because of plus 10.
Huntsman! Hey! Proceeding! Making ground!
So this ability does more damage than Huntsman Marcus Woolhard. Yeah, that makes total sense. So more damage and better ability than Marcus Woolhard.
Huntsman! Into position!
Must have been a multiplayer thing for cost balancing and variety.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
No delays! In my sight! Yes, sir! All set! Yes! I'm there! Yes, General! Sir! Sigmar calls! Yes, General! Strike them down! Receive!
This ability takes way too long to activate.
By Ulrich's rock!
Physical resistance.
For Heldenhammer! Sigmar!
We got the left ogre down.
Range far, range fast!
The one in the middle actually did pretty good damage in contact.
Battle time, we're ready!
Shield bearers, hold!
Get them!
Plow through!
The accused will die! Don't stop us with our old dead!
Yes, laddie! Vengeance!
I would have totally broke through without a tech.
Sigmar commands! Sigmar guides us! Forward!
Until the proof!
Ulrich's teeth!
The middle is kind of getting broken because of the fear.
Ready to strike!
Because those ogres are gonna go away.
Ready! Ah! All right!
The ability takes way too long to activate.
Quick march! The Empire endures!
As a warlord, this could have been way worse if that guy was war planning. Could have been a little bit more damage.
Get them!
Ogres are coming back again. The last time.
Attack! Missile troops! I foresee
I wish this ability was kind of like faster activation.
for Heldenhammer! Take aim! Eager! Ready for war!
These guys are not meant to fight in melee. The plus 10 defense makes it okay-ish.
Pace! Ah! Good to go! Orders heeded! We will! Huntsman! For Heldenhammer! hammer!
By the gears of Zufar! Scoff!
Prime! We are Sigmar's heirs! Enact judgment! By Ulrich's wrath! Huntsman! Move!
What is you looking most? What race are you most looking forward to? Warhammer 3, Kislev, and Grand Kate.
The Empire endures!
Heck, the Chaos Wars are also intriguing.
For war! On the hunt!
But after seeing that, the first trailer from Grand Kate, definitely curious about him.
Moving out!
No way, Bloomcools, dwarves.
No delay!
We've been waiting for Kislev ever since we've been memeing about them, and they've not been even a thing. Remember the Kislev meme? Say Kislev enough times and they'll be released eventually. They seem to have taken some damage, but still, when you look at it, over half of them is still alive, and it's like normal purpose for a unit that holds melee unit.
We are
The Witch Hunter taking a little bit too much damage.
Orders! Huntsman! Proceeding!
Somewhat has 200 range. It's a long activation.
Run! Flee! Flee!
Well, guys, it's still months away from Warhammer 3. Who knows? Maybe they delay it again. I asked Peppa Bot on Discord about Warhammer 3, and this is the response I got.
A successful foray!
Peppa knows these things. You can see they're still working hard on it. Still on the drawing board. Couple of units have survived.
Bring out the nooses! Move out!
We're 1 point away for the second one here.
We always
Bailiff,
have the
Charcoal
upper hand.
Burner, Agitator, all these black cats.
Found out in the end. The rumors say that this one is rotten.
Charcoal Burner. Wood is burned to create charcoal, an important fuel for the winter months. What? This is like a Shogun 2 follower.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
Agitator, whose skills include aggressive leaflet campaigns, rousing speeches, and generally stirring things up a bit. Dirt. That sounds like Fuhir here. His notebook.
The rumors say that this one is rotten.
How much are we getting from the peasant? So we're getting 2 gold coins from the peasant.
Superb huntsmanship.
Damn.
We're born to hunt.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
Accusation, 24 defense and 30 armor. We can melt a unit with accusation. The Witch Hunter levels his finger across the battlefield and accuses one of the enemy of arch heresy. So that's how it works.
The rumors say that this one is rotten.
Better reload times we're gonna be the first thing we unlock here. So what's the damage here? 22 right now.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
24.
Huntsman General,
We don't know what's going on here, but they could be on the move. We have to still deal with this. That was a major setback here.
True knight of Bretonia.
Sir,
Captain of Scouts is back next turn.
tracker of distinct. All or nothing.
Let's get it 39. Damn.
Your death shall be a warning.
Another messenger. Another bailiff.
The rumors say that this one is rotten.
Shit about the public orders followers right now. It's kind of interesting this guy can equip them. It looks like he has the same list as the Witch Hunter.
Huntsman General.
This province will be rebellious for a few turns, but the garrison will be able to handle the Skaven when we get the state issues into the armor.
Foes to track. We're there.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Spearman we get an extra anti-large. Let's get inspiring presence for now. Don't need this right now. Right now it's just shit ton of infantry that's the problem, not the large stuff. This looks like another rebellion due to corruption. If you didn't get that corruption, we wouldn't have had this wall. So the chaos paid for the wall.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
This guy needs speed more than anything if we are even gonna consider harassing with him in the army. Then he needs defense and attack if he's gonna fight Mel as well. If we have to pick one, best the build him as range. But looks like it's gonna be enough skill points. He does have two poop skills, the charge bonus and the leadership. It's bonus, but it's largest only on melee, not on range. While the flaming attacks is on both.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Yeah.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
Look at listen to Marcus Wolfhard commenting from the hospital. Traitor this, traitor that. Just pointing fingers.
Mission accomplished.
This is still far away. These early troops at least are gonna be full
Huntsman
health.
General.
Gonna rely on the shooters. Warlord must have went to war with a vacant. Oh, this might have might be enough. Might enough. Look at that follows and the guy declares war on the vacant. It's a bug. So this might be enough for them not to ignore us. These guys went to war with beastmen that just went poofed. Lecter pledges aid, and Lecter Count has contacted you anonymously to lend his support to the expedition. He has made arrangements for you to receive additional aid from home, funded by his state. Receive additional detachment of reinforcement with your next Imperial Supplies delivery. Still decrease? No, increase it! Increase that shit! Inactivity? God damn, that setback. Your lack of military activity has caused enemy animosity to drop, reducing the hostility level. Imperial supplies will now be dispatched less frequently. But I need them! I need the supplies!
The great outdoors.
Guess we are not hostile enough. Yeah, let's get back to Captain of Scouts.
Marcus Wolfhard.
They might be making a move on Temple of Kara.
Can I offer assistance?
Send the Witch Hunter to investigate.
On march. By the Emperor's authority.
How can I assist you?
What are these guys doing?
Ganidar,
That War of the Blessed Red. I guess that'll keep them busy. Looks like our ability rating has finally recovered.
My time is finite, but I'll spare some for you. No!
So 18 friendly, not enough for a trade agreement, huh?
Yeah, my throng stands ready. Do not.
These thresholds, man. These guys have also quite a bit of enemies. Somehow the Spirit of Jungle is still active.
Where next?
Luther Harkar. You must be eager.
That was a random war with these guys. Our unit options could be the crossmen. It's gonna take way too long for the next reinforcements. We have to consider crossmen, but it's gonna be also a dump of money as well.
Knightly valor. Huntsmarshal. Increase the pace. On the trail.
We lost about 12 to 15 turns losing the army there. 12 to 15. We could have all be working the second province at this point.
Captain of Scouts. Marcus Wolfhart.
Tooth of judgment ready.
We need shields on these troops.
Wolfhart.
Lady of the Azray. Starting out.
Let's get all the movement here. So she goes plus 10 to Marcus Wolfhart. And this one will give up to 25. We have plus 10. And Messenger is plus 6. And the Martian is going to be another 5. 35, 41, 51, 56. Yeah, we have more movement than Martians gives. Now another rebellion here kind of makes sense. Because we probably should have worked earlier on this one here, but it was just this turn that we got the money actually. Could have also removed this last turn, so we'd have been one turn ahead. But I think time again well with the next rebellion. They're probably gonna hit Temple of Kara. Skay got destroyed. Well, totally opposite of our last campaign.
The forest has spoken.
Traitors always
Ring 2. They both have training, huh?
The nation call.
Both Paladin and her.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Ready? Pick up the
Probably all the moving towards Temple of Kara there. So, strength-wise, these guys are 19, so they spam the shit on of units. Missed our window to destroy them, and now they got a shit on military.
Marcus Wolfhart.
It's only on one settlement, so it's not gonna last for long. Meaning they'll start disbanding units.
We are the best. Onwards, men.
We'll just pretend that we are poking here. So they are less to poke at Temple of Kara. Considering the movements here,
Marcus
I don't think I want to risk the march stance.
Let's go.
Show me the accused.
Who the hell destroys Skegi? What the fuck? That one campaign we want Skegi to murder Hexoatl. The Hexoatl doesn't get stronger. Old World colonies have wiped them out. I gave us a combined effort here.
We are on satisfactory terms.
Now they're at war with the Dark Elves.
Unworkable.
Unworkable. Wonder if this was workable 2 years ago. We need about another 12 here. These guys in a 2-region province all they have a tier 3 in minor settlement. Meanwhile, we don't even have 2 population here.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Might have had the closer 2 if we captured Langsel on time. Doesn't matter if we are poking here, they might still go around for Temple of Kara. This movement is fucked up here, it's 2 turns away. It's the rivers. Cheap recruitment, that's actually useful right now.
Now, step to it.
They're not coming here, they're actually just guarding their settlement here. And they recruit more. They recruit even more. What the hell? What, they have 4 armies? Oh man, they went into overdrive recruiting. It's like they're about to die, and they get like funded from the Iron Bank, just borrow 20k, and they just recruit a shit ton of early units. But they'll not last. Yoo-hoo! Gives a check. 10 minutes, chat frozen.
The nation calls.
Or nobody just saying anything. Just checking.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Looks like the chat was frozen. Yeah, I haven't seen anything in the last 15 minutes.
Marcus Wolfhart.
I trust no man.
This garrison will hold, especially with additional armor.
Marcus Wolfhart.
We should still get 1 free common militia and maybe some swords. Swords are better against the skinks. They're just gonna get butchered if they get anything large. They're also gonna be better against the Vampire Coast.
Marcus Wolfhart. We are the best.
Two turns and we get some crossbows, and then it's 21 turns here. This getting lower is actually it's not a good thing.
Monster Hunter.
Seek out the heretics.
Let's get this.
Marcus Wolfhart.
If we did everything right here without no setbacks, we would have had a second care package from the Empire, and would have had a bunch of huntsmen, and we had to deal with that army that comes soon. But instead, it's the opposite. We have to consider crossbows.
It's a legend.
Plus 15 armor, and we get a student. This is a natural student. We didn't even try to get it. Because technology got research, and this guy ranked after, and since they were not doing no research, it proc the student.
Fall in.
What was that armor we had? This guy's actually kept recruiting.
It is time.
forward.
A weak order.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
The Bank of the Old One sends their regards. This is fine. This is fine. Just a couple of skinks. No, it's not like they have 4 armies again.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight. Marcus Wolfhart. No greater marksman.
Okay, we're gonna have to play it in the jungle for now. We'll be switching probably to other. We have currently cheaper recruitment for another 4 turns. It was good timing with this. And they have too many units when we engage the first time. There's like too many units in both battles. It happens. What do we have here? Volley fire is probably our best buff for damage right now. Little time reduction for our missile infantry and also some cavalry. Makes our units shoot more often, which means the enemy dies faster. We also give them more ammunition as well. The Kai is gone. Awaken attack Cult of Sodic. If they attack the nearby settlement, they'll go on our capital next. Evil Colony went to war against Exoatl. What a chance Evil Colonies take Exoatl, guys. Can you imagine that? Holy fuck, that would be a sight. Okay, we have famine in the Empire again. We are actually going to go with Overland, I think, again. I think they shifted around here. Did we start with the Overland the first time as well? We need to increase hostility level because we actually lost it. So we get our care package sooner. The Elector of Overland wants to strengthen the Empire's political position to help uphold morale back home, which will rile up your enemies across the world. Overland. What the fuck the Overland even has as their special unit again? I wanna say it's the Halberdiers. Or is it the Pistoliers? This is actually good because we lost the hostility level. Got a Tollkeeper. Tollkeeper is good.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Hunt them out.
Fuck me!
They will be judged.
This is what happens when, you know, you just don't have enough to get rid of them. This will definitely slow down campaign about 15 turns at least.
What?
Makes the jungle more interesting. Slow down this army, which means they will not be able to go to Temple of Kara.
Marcus Wolfhart.
It does look like these guys might be way too close here. We might not be in the range here.
A roof of sorts. The rumors say that this one.
Munition is better than damage right now.
Unflinching. Fall.
If this settlement flips, we actually lose important level here. But what can we do about it? Nothing.
No time to waste.
That was suicide, no matter what there, I think. It's a shame we didn't block them last turn, because this could have been avoided. We failed to block them last turn on 60%.
This better be good. I've got some big game to hunt. Not possible.
19 still refusing.
Make your proposal.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Okay, they were not in the range. It's a rough moon for them as well. Looks like they started disbanding units. They ran out of money. Creation, welcome, get that growth. This will be a rebellion. Skaven rebel here. The garrison should be enough to handle them, considering we have additional 15 armor and anti-Skaven technology.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Show me the accused. I trust no man.
Yeah.
Traitors always get found.
This guy is very effective at his actions because of focused. And this looks like a fine fight here. We need to increase hostility. We need to have at least 3.
Monster Hunter.
You have to trespass in this territory for this battle. Close battle with low casualties. How one-sided this shit gets the moment we get the technology. We didn't have the technology until now. If I auto-resolve here, there's no follow-up. But we kind of want to follow up here. '89 leadership swordsman. 42 defense. No experience though. Additional 15 armor, 15 leadership, and 10 defense makes this shit so one-sided now. We haven't had any of this before we lost the main army first time. No Elizabeth technology or 15 armor. 15 armor would have been 2 turns away, and the Elizabeth technology would be at least 1 turn away, even if we prioritize it. They just had too much at the other time. It'll be easier to snipe their boss, their lord here.
Ever faithful. Equipped.
Lady of the Glade.
Marcus Wolfhart.
These 2 will shoot their lord. We'll let I guess control the shots. We'll fire someone in the open here. Like, we do have a little bit more speed now.
We are ready.
Swordsmen are pretty good against this king, especially now with technology. They slightly outnumber our infantry because we have a lot of shooters, but we can just use terrain in that regard.
For Heldenhammer. Swordsmen. We are Sigmar's heirs. What do you
Put the spearmen in the trees since they don't shields. This guy's on the other side. One in reserve is fine. These units are really soft against missiles.
Yes, General.
This should be fine to feed him here.
Ready to fire. By Ulrich's wrath. By Sigmar's will. Yes, General. Awaiting orders. Sigma calls.
Well, I want to keep one guy much more to the other side.
Paladin of
Paladin,
Bretonnia.
stay here.
No
And the
shoddy
dwarf
contraptions here.
can be here.
Battle awaits.
All these guys in our mode.
Free company.
Yeah, let's go. I'm not gonna put fire at will here, we know I should the Lord, so we're out them faster. On the fire, we move them a bit.
En route.
Couple of seconds. Fire again.
Taking position.
Couple of seconds.
Forward. Attack.
This is the best fighter there. We need to clear that guy because he can just go through a couple of units and may even end up in in the infantry, the shooters behind. Also make sure this guy shoot the guy as well.
Huntsmarshal. Done.
Yeah, Will's is slightly faster, we don't have any extra speed currently on Marcus.
Tracking. Watch your
I really want to go after Marcus here on. Shoot that guy. They're about to get into the range of the guns.
my sight. This way. Legendary paladin.
Child of Colonel. Apple Lauren.
Agree.
Lady of the Azray.
We do want to charge here. This thing got cancelled just way too long to activate. Give me this resistance here.
Ready for war.
And these guys can go around.
We serve the Emperor. Understood.
Charge here.
Charge.
Protector of the forest.
Yes. Spearmen.
These guys have a very good position here. Armor, yeah, we have superior armor here, so they can really grind us down. We had first battle skill on top of all this technology unlocked. Would have been Chaos Warriors compared to their units, even very hard. Just these three things get unlocked and skinks become shit. We don't have anything, the skinks are dangerous because they're numbers.
Sigma. War. We are ready. We serve the Emperor. For the twin-tailed comet. Brace for impact.
Yeah, go melee here.
Ranged weapons ready! Missiles ready, my breath! Charge!
I like to shoot this unit here. They're kind of obstructed there.
War! Prepare! Ready!
There's enough stats to fight in melee there. The guy is slightly better though, because it's very hard. It's also down to RNG how many hits we're gonna deliver there.
Lady of the
Maybe we get her to fight as well.
Nothing I can't face.
Free company!
Allow them to duel here and we keep shooting with these guys.
For the Warhammer! Spearmen! For the Emperor! War! Accord!
This guy is hitting way too often.
Azray. To the hunt.
Stay close! All right! En route! Kill! Free company! Now!
What's going on in the forest? Our spearmen, it's almost even there. Yeah, look at those hits, man. Connect, 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 connect.
Taking position!
every single hit, man. The guy's not even a duelist. Connect, 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 connect. We have a 6 to 55. The guy was beating him up. This is just RNG though. Even if our guy has better attack, there is a limit on the hit chance. And that guy might just get lucky 3 hits in a row. This was way too many hits connecting there.
At speed! At speed! Marcus Wolfhard!
That guy had barely 40% chance to hit, and he hit 3 times in a row.
Company! Formation! March! Marcus Wolfhard! Free company! No lingering! Moving now!
Okay, kill him, get revenge.
For Heldenhammer!
Nobody fire!
Homing in! Yes!
That thing has 209 health.
On the hunt! As ordered!
Okay, he did.
Watch your backs!
We got revenge! Armor was protecting infantry while the archers were slowly killing everything. That lord did quite a bit of damage with Marcus. Was a little bit unlucky on those hits. It's all just a chance. When I mention connect, basically what this means, their animation got in such a way they just keep attacking uninterrupted. Because sometimes it can be staggered a bit or interrupted, and sometimes it will not even swing on, like, even for 20 seconds. But the guy just kept hitting with a connect, just constantly delivering blows, and each one was also hitting. You remember when the dragon landed the Tretch and it just kept hitting him and deleting him instead of getting distracted by nearby units? That's what connect is. It's like uninterrupted animations.
Bring out the nooses. Covering ground.
Still increase, that's what we need. They do have a little bit more damage and leadership now, but we need the next thing.
Comradeship is all.
Did we block this army? We did. Would have been otherwise really ugly here.
No greater marksman.
So rank 7. At this point we save skill points. We unlocked Route Marcher, Inspiring Presence and Pistol Core. On level 10 we'll unlock the best skill line, which means we can save 7, 8, 9, 10 for skill points and then immediately unlock 4 of these skills. So we'll turn off unassigned skill points and save the rest.
The scouts shall never fall.
Gallon defense.
The rumors say
Her.
that this one is rotten.
It's also all the faster than Marcus. What's the reload time? 7.2. Get the better reload here. 6.8. It's still not fast enough, so it's better to increase this in damage.
Marcus Wolfhard.
Should you upgrade your mage feast to exceptional quality? Don't really have to know. That's one of the last things to do on the character.
Marcus Wolfhard.
Yes, second bell.
Do your worst.
This time we'll auto-resolve.
Fight with clout, comrades. Time to move.
And we got a light college accolade, some untainted. Valley. No wizards yet. And we'll march towards Temple of Kara.
Increase the pace.
We need replenishment. We can deal with these two armies with a little bit of replenishment. By the time we reach Langsla, they already have a new army there. So these guys are lacking quality here.
Garrisoning.
Minus 20 for trespassing in Orc territory.
We are.
What are even Orcs doing? Exoatl and drowned. That's ideal. Balance of power in the area, not upset.
Huntsmarshal.
You. Rank 5, get more movement range. Rank 4 on Kalara. We can get the Endless Hunters. If we're in a forest, the arm will get a massive, massive buff. Elich is bullied by skinks. What else is going on? They're mean, and there's so many of them. So many of them. Before armor, before this buff here, so many skinks. Now bring it on.
They are vanquished.
Show me the accused.
They might get better units because of this. We don't have really time to waste here.
Huntsman General, what's the quarry?
Marcus
Let's get
Wolfhard.
3 crossbows.
Mission accomplished.
Marconis, you know what? Screw you, Marconis. I would love you see you watch this campaign. I love you. Oh my god. I give up. You know what I mean? Watch you play this campaign. Let's see the professional Marconis. Professional Marconis do some Marcus Wolfhard.
The nation calls.
This campaign is pain. This campaign is amazing. What are you talking about? Oh boy. Now we have vampires on the right side. Before we cleared the lizardmen. That's bad. God damn, man, you can't say this campaign is not good. This is actually an exciting Emperor campaign, not the usual stuff. Emperor in the jungle, and the jungle is fighting back. And you have the tools? Come on. So the Ember Bow quest started. Move any character to the following region. Temple of Clankland. Marcus Wolfhard's chosen path is one of hardship and protection. He fights the difficult battles so that the people of the Empire might know safety and peace. Right now, however, this place has been disturbed by a series of incursions against a group of new colonies along the coast of the New World. Marcus is used to leading men. His team of scouts is few in number and quick to respond to threats, whereas leading an army takes a great deal of effort and time is always lost making the logistical arrangements necessary for moving a large host of men. Gratefully, he knows lives may be lost due to the time it will take to come to the pioneers' aid. This guy's being here is a problem. At least Laxland is protected.
On march. For Sigmar.
Sigmar. This guy's being here, I do not like it. It's a big army. Those guys have so many enemies and they still expand into us. That's pressure.
How to proceed? Come in peace
20.
and let us chew the fat.
Still nope. Nope. Carlos Sodek has lost armies.
Curse my crowded psyche.
Well, Luther Harkon managed to defeat the mutineers before turn 50. That's an achievement for him.
Monster Hunter.
Fall in, men.
We can use this guy to see what is here.
Huntsman General.
Getting close to tier 3 here. If we hide this army here, Luther might just keep pushing here. If he takes this place here, it's gonna get ugly.
Unflinching.
Huntsman General.
Marcus Wolfhart.
We'll merge this spearman.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Could have kept the rank 1 though.
Marcus Wolfhart.
We'll get rid of 2 of the archers.
Marcus Wolfhart. Marcus Wolfhart. Move, comrades!
Let's hide him here.
Trap is set. Fearless.
If we stay hidden, it's a guaranteed ambush.
Foes to track. Stay together.
Huntsmarshal.
Huntsman General.
There'll be a second trespass here, which would be bad.
Huntsman General. Get a move on.
Also have a little bit more damage. There's still an experience to perform.
I trust no man.
We don't want this on this turn. And 3 crossbows, huh?
The men are keen.
Keen! Not finishing this off here kind of creates a problem because we are at war with these guys at the same time. But this is our current situation. The help is coming. Few more turns. It somehow would be ideal if we can actually get if we could actually get what's it called a claim to 20 before that. This is a Pyrrhic victory for some reason. Because they got level 3, of course. They have a very similar battle here, except these guys have a little bit more experience, and now they have extra leadership and weapon strength. This guy has disciplined. If he rolled any other trait, those both battles would have been easier. Let's put a prediction here. Looks like the AI will be having a Pepe meltdown here. Left, right, left, right, left, right, Pepe meltdown, Pepe meltdown, Pepe meltdown. And they're attacking us. So this army did not stay hidden.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Lady of the Glade.
This is a little bit high ground, man. It's gonna be slaughter here.
We are Sigmar's heirs. Crossbowmen. General! Sigmar commands!
We'll just concentrate all the units here, and they might not switch to the other side.
Ready to fire!
If I put 3 characters on this passage, they might just all go this way.
Conditions acceptable!
This is quite a sweet position for this.
Battle awaits!
We want the swordsman taking more damage or spearmen this time. They have 44 defense.
We are Sigmar's heirs! We are Sigmar's heirs!
This one here, and one of the shielded units have to be in front. There's just way too much damage on the spearmen. It sends us range units close.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
So all the characters on this side here, send in front and hopefully aggro enough for them so they don't go on the other side.
Crossbow ready, General! Arcus Wolfhawk!
They might be going this side instead. That's a shit ton of skinks. There's a second army also behind them.
Protector of the forest. As you say. Eye away.
Such a nice activation, that ability.
At once.
Move out! At once!
They don't really get aggroed here. They are basically just trying to cross the side here.
Lady of the
It's a strange behavior.
Ever faithful! Maneuver!
And not respect our forces here.
On the hunt! Paladin of Britannia!
Strike out!
Hail! Soldiers of the Empire!
Yeah, no problem, we'll just switch around.
Understood!
Nothing can stop us! Aye, lad, I'll do it! No shoddy contraptions here!
I will comply.
We lost one wall there.
Yes, laddie!
Child of Kurnos.
Can't shoot on this side.
At the ready! Free company! Huntsman! All right!
By the gears of Shukma!
By Ulrich's wrath! Spearmen! Moving now! To battle! Free company! Take the ground!
With those guys in the back.
Take aim! Charge!
Those do have a long range.
With a twin-tailed comet!
I'm guild approved!
Ready! Crossbowmen!
Only one of the archers here.
Huntsman!
Still seems gonna be quite a bit of damage here.
Taking aim! For the Emperor!
Master engineer!
Done!
Melee here.
All right!
Kazook!
For Skull Splitter! Prime!
Yeah, we'll set them on fire here.
Ready for war! No lingering! Quick march! Proceed!
There's a shit ton of them coming on the side.
By Ulrich's wrath!
guys are still fighting here. That leadership must be ridiculous on the base. 83 leadership skinks.
Free company! Yes, sir!
Attack!
Finding range, sir! We are Sigmar's heirs! Free company!
Only the friggin' militia is so nice here.
At speed! Whoa!
Gonna open a hole here
Missiles at the ready!
and open all everything there. Hold this guy a bit here.
Hammer!
This is the armor 45.
Take aim! En route!
This guy stay here, fire at will, and send these guys here.
Missiles will fly! Free company! Quick march! Now we strike! Forward man!
So they're routed.
Understood! We obey!
Get one volley on Sutzer.
Spot us the target! At speed! Orders heeded! Take position!
Go!
Sigma calls! Quickly! Moving! Ha! Take that phone! No limit!
Need more guns. They get more skinks, they just need more guns.
Right!
Guns will solve everything. All our problems.
Take aim! Sir! Sir! We serve the Emperor!
Close victory. Yeah, Sutzer got 50 kills. $341. Got a spell shield. What's that other armor? We need the replenishment, we'll just execute the captives.
Any last utterances?
That minimap is so fucked up. Colors. When the fuck are they gonna fix this shit? Look at this. The sea is blue, and the region here is ruins. Minimap has been fucked for so long, ever since Malus got released. Yeah, we had a major setback here. There were too many, so we had to get a new army. Kalara finds the lead. Kalara has finally managed to pick up a trail. There have been a rash of slaughters that have seen entire regiments of men massacred deep in the jungle of late, and she is convinced her target is responsible. Kalara is eager for the expedition to investigate, having fought alongside the expedition for an extended duration. She is also primed her skills for war and fashion a new weapon for herself for use in the coming hunt. Dawn. It's actually quite a nice weapon.
Brackenburg's vengeance!
Just get range, ammunition, reload time, and just what you need. Doesn't give the damage, but reload time reduction is almost as good as damage. Instead of ammunition should probably be damage. The West Ogres have already a lot of ammo. So she gets a weapon. Masterfully crafted in every way, the precision. This precision bow puts similar weapons to shame.
No greater marksman.
Displayment is a little bit bad now, but in a few ranks, get a little bit better.
Tools of judgment ready. On march.
What the hell? Where this guy's going? What the fuck are they doing here? They're like, who is smacking gits here without my permission? Man, the Savage Orcs have two armies, that makes them a little bit scary.
As they appear.
Step to it.
You have the Savage, the big pigs.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Grim says I had a crazy run on my palo while going through hell. I got High Lords from random champ pack, Titans from Chaos, and Drugs from Diablo. I actually got High Lords from a random chest yesterday as well.
Traitors always get
After
found
not
out in the
be
end.
able to find it from other stuff.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight. The rumors say that this one is rotten.
10 base missile damage. She has 196. Base missile damage.
Marcus Wolfhart.
The wild makes
Guy got a
warriors.
rank. We're gonna have basic stuff anyways. Still core is no brain.
Huntsman General. Okay.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Tollkeeper.
Right, tuggers.
Another Tollkeeper here. I don't think this even does anything there.
Traitors always get found out in the end. Marcus
Gonna be a
Wolfhart.
rebellion at the capital.
Wolfhart. Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Get some public order in this game. Only have one camp follower.
Traitors always get found out in the end.
One agitator, one charcoal burner.
Yes.
Captain
Is
of
this it for the
Scouts.
gear? Got a spell shield. An Iron Curse icon.
I always get my target. Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Put this one here. Some easy experience, and we could follow up here. These guys are 81 right now. 7 turns until the next step. We got -4 from corruption and -3 from the event. We pretty much caused the rebellion here. 50 growth right now. Still gonna go with more growth.
Fall in.
Both settlements need a tier 3. Will that one army deal with this army?
I
Why are the orcs marching south? It makes no sense if the enemies are north. Why would they go here? What the hell? Nice sound. Why would the orcs march south? They could have another army around as well.
Bow down to Imperial might, lizard beasts.
It she makes no sense to me.
Equipment check.
My arrow flies true.
More trespassing here is actually bad. Do we get penalty here?
Wolfheart. Covering ground.
We're still on the old trespass. If this
Marcus,
guy's trespasses
Wolfheart.
here, will be a new penalty.
Only the dedicated.
We don't want to get another -20.
Captain of Scouts.
No range units here.
For the Empire.
What is this? Banner of Swiftness? Scarecrow banner. God damn, man. It's like, why does this thing have to exist? And it's like, why do I have to get it? This thing is like Marconis. This thing is like Marconis, man. It has to exist, but you have to just tolerate this shit in the game.
Bring out the nooses.
Why couldn't we get a good one there?
Every last beast. Traitors always get found out in the end. The rumors say that this one is...
It's gonna be such a high ambush chance. We literally cannot fail an ambush if we stay hidden.
Fight.
This will go over 500, I think. You'll be shooting a little twice as fast with the skills and the bow.
We are the best.
We're very close to the next rank.
Mission accomplished.
There's an army still in Temple of Tlanklan. Maybe they're going for the ruins. I have a feeling they're going for Chakwa. That's like the only explanation here, right, guys?
Marcus Wolfheart. Covering ground.
There's only one trespass penalty here. I think it's actually good, Georgid, that they left the old one on this one. Make it a little bit more unique.
Quicken your stride. Step to it.
Oh my god. So you're telling me there are two armies in this area? That's actually bad.
Fall in.
Bad without the new troops.
We are ill-equipped to fight them.
This is kind of fucked.
Of Scouts.
Two armies here. And that setback there is definitely gonna turn this thing ugly here for a bit.
Huntsman General.
Wolfheart.
We are one rank away on this guy. Let's see where they go. What is that emote there? What the fuck is that even supposed to be? Some kind of fish?
There'll be no pacts,
Oh my god.
or I shall exercise my right to execute you.
Okay, we good. Oi! Give us our money, you greedy gits! Fuck off, I'm not giving you shit. This is easy. If they threaten you, you have to threaten them back. That's how it works with the greenskins. Can we invite I don't... maybe. So, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this, guys. We can do diplomacy with the greenskins. We're still... we can do diplomacy with savage orcs. Okay, these are not even greenskins, guys. These are savage orcs. Okay, we can do diplomacy, non-aggression, military access, defense, alliance, we can send our embassies, you know, shake hands, you know, kiss, and, you know, stuff like that. But the Henwen or the Grand Pepe, they're like beastmen. They're like beastmen, but we can negotiate with the savage orcs. Maybe these guys join war against Laxlan, so we don't have to bother on the other side at least. It's very close, but at least the west would have been secured.
Who calls? Is that where heretics lurk?
Doesn't look like this army was moving on the other side.
Now, onwards.
Yeah.
Marcus.
I feel like there is no fucking way we get this one with tier 3 before somebody attacks it.
Not Scryer's will.
Very well.
And where is Luther Harkon? This settlement has no defenses, and this settlement is a little bit better. And he might be poking our capital instead.
Where scouts are wily negotiators, so don't you try and fleece us. No!
Anad?
Can I offer assistance?
Jesus. Why is there so much red in Ulton? What the fuck? Okay, it's Ulton, guys. We don't care about Ulton. We just pretend it doesn't exist. We're just caring about the Lustre here.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Against the undead, we get 10 attack and 10 leadership. Totally balanced technology. There may be fell necromancy afoot for the undead and unliving infested Imperial territory in too great numbers, hastening the need for an immediate purge. Just, you know, just nice balanced technology, counters their fear, gives us additional 2 leadership on top, and give us additional 10 attack in case, you know, of having problems fighting off with our spearmen and swordsmen.
My arrow flies true.
Kinda wanna hide the army outside Temple of Kara. Because if I go in Temple of Kara, he might just stay here. But if he takes this city here and there, both armies in this area, he will definitely hit us. We still can get ambush at point. This terrain is way too rough like this.
Marcus
If we go into the city, we also get double replenishment, which you kinda need. We haven't ransomed a single time here, and we have been struggling a little bit with replenishment. It'll be kinda fixed in rank 10.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Screw it, I'm gonna go into the city.
Garrisoning fearless.
Military presence 20 there. It's unlikely they're gonna attack here, so this is fine to be in a march stance. Another point for Taskmaster.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
So the third one is only for the Lord. Was that a bailiff? Two turns and we can upgrade this. Not very often you see two armies of Empire close to your border. Oh no! Look at this, guys! So many zombies! What are we going to do? This is the stupid Luther Harkon. It's like, I'm gonna get the most broken Outer Zol army in the early game and I'm gonna just win. But when he goes against the Empire archers or the Dark Elf range or the High Elf archers, they just all die. Okay. We were worried for nothing, boys. Worried for nothing. It's a shit ton of bets though. But we have the numbers here. Let's put a prediction here. This shit, when they open fire, is really bad, but they get hard countered by any archers. The zombies just die to archers. They're too slow and easy to hit. Nice, just what we needed here. This might even give us a couple of points with the other guys. Yoo-hoo! FS little. Corner camp, you won't. What I get? What would I get if I corner camp? Gotta give me something here. Okay. These guys have what? Is there 145? We'll direct some of the bets on the Pistoliers. This map actually has corners cut off by design, except I guess this one here. This one is actually a pretty good corner if you're playing like a melee composition. That's Luther Harkon madman attacking this army. We'll put the garrison in harm's way. What? You guys hear the waves here? Hold on, let me just increase my volume. I can hear the sea here, the waves, but we're not close to sea. What the fuck? Okay. I'll just deploy a big shield wall. Doesn't matter who. We'll be shooting everything with range. Keep some of these guys in the back. I'll have a couple of archers on the side for the initial bats.
Swordsmen! By Ulrich's Rough! Huntsmarshal! Hero of Britannia!
What is the difference between Warhammer 1 and 2? I wanted to get achievements for Wars and Empire, but I don't know if I can play more Emperors in Warhammer 1. At this stage, Warhammer 1 is a separate game which you can just play without Warhammer 2. But it's a DLC also for Warhammer 2, so you have a big campaign in Warhammer 2. So you can play Warhammer 2 as a standalone, or you can just buy Warhammer 1 as a standalone. You can just buy Warhammer 1 to unlock content in Warhammer 2. And then Warhammer 1, it's just an outdated game.
Sigmar
Overpriced DLC for Warhammer 2.
Paladin of Britannia! Free company!
Yeah, I'm gonna point this towards a possible bat attack.
In my sights.
We're gonna be sniping the Luther Harkon. 778 missile strength. No, this is not a forest. Her bow gave that much? Damn. Almost minimal reload time.
On the hunt. Destroy. Carcass will part. As ordered.
We serve the Emperor!
Athellorin!
Just have snipe.
Advance!
Advance.
Lady of the Deepwood!
Stay close. Onward.
Orders understood.
Looks like Mongols are going in.
I await.
She won't be able to outrun them.
En route.
Let's argue the bets into the guns.
With haste!
Equipped.
Pistoliers! No lingering! For Heldenhammer! Pistoliers! All right!
Lady of the Glade!
Pistoliers!
You get rid of the bets, half the problem's gone on this fight.
Ready to serve!
Mongols are really weak to any range.
Take the ground! Forward! To battle!
At your service!
Sir! Sir! Ready! Ready! Glory! Now! At speed! Attack! Sir! No lingering! For Heldenhammer! Smothers the target!
Make sure the bombers get targeted here.
Take the ground! Retreat!
Luther Harkon is behaving as like a necromancer. It's quite silly. We get tentacles on the battlefield.
Swordsman! At speed! For Heldenhammer! Taking position!
Could also just send these guys closer.
General! By Galvaraz!
Bets are almost done here.
Withdraw!
He's using his ability also in a really bad way. That's, I guess, the bug with Menace Below. I mean, the Menace Below, the what's it called? The Tomb Swarm.
For the Twin Tails Comet!
Child of Colonel!
Crossbowman! By Galvaraz!
Accord.
Spearmen! We serve the Emperor!
On the right side, managed to get a shoot here.
Sigmar's will! Pistoliers! For the Emperor! The Empire endures!
No quarrel.
Crossbow ready, General! Now! Ready? Yes, General! Sigmar calls! For France!
Oh, this is just mainly garrison troops that's taking some damage.
Yes, General! Swordsman! Sigmar preserve us!
Daughter of Athellorin!
Those guys are not even crumbling that much.
Move to attack!
Oh, everybody shoot at.
Glade!
Strike them down! Quick march!
Yes, my lord.
To battle!
The army has a little bit of experience, so they're somewhat effective.
Free company! Formation, march! We are Sigmar's heirs!
And they're done.
Marcus Wolfhard. Okay.
Lose Bell. Very close. They got on us, fired twice, and that's it. The garrison takes some damage. Rank 7 gunnery mob, the zombie deckhands did 47 kills. One part deckhands mob. Oh, just what we needed here. Get to one of their armies. Garrison get a little bit of experience.
Your deaths shall be
You can drop replenishment here. We're very close to rank 10 on Marcus. Oh, Purge the Fell, we just got this after the battle. Defeating Lord Harkon grants us magic resistance and leadership when fighting against sea for Marcus. This is also close to rank 10, just one turn in raiding stance in town should do it. Missing 10 experience, damn.
I trust no man.
Doesn't look like they went after Chakwa there.
In my hand, so I can know.
no greater.
This army is on the move.
Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Of missile damage. It looks like there's that there actually was a count as a forest there.
The rumors say that this one is rotten. Loyal or not, they'd better fight.
Very close to level here.
The Empire.
Marcus Wolfhart. Marcus Wolfhart.
Seems they might have went closer to here. You also have a quest for raiding here.
Onwards, man!
How bad is that army? Hard to say. 10 experience, huh? Oh, we can at least do this. This fortified will be a little bit easy to move around. But not having this is quite bad. This area is impossible to cover one army, so this could have also had some randomness. We're going for volley fire.
Ragtaggers.
5 turns until Imperial supplies.
Not
This guy is warp lightning. If I raid Temple of Tlanklan, we'll get the experience for the rank 10, and it's a game changer. Ooh, damn, these Vampire Coast armies. Man, these guys would have rolled the whole jungle with these armies. These guys would have rolled everybody with those 2 armies. We finally get a campaign where Vampire Coast is rolling, but too bad they had to deal with us. And their army just get shit on by the archers. They would have totally stomped Tehenwen. These armies with experience are quite nasty. Yeah, jungle counts as a forest. So we even get the Waystalker buff for this army. and we still lose in out result outcome. Very interesting. It's that battlefield. Haven't fought on this side in a while. They got 5 bats. Some of them will be moving around. This one would actually be pretty cool if you can, if this was the deployment zone, and this is the where the other faction is. Yeah, this battlefield does come in different angles, like this side facing this side, and yeah, I think it also has when these sides are facing like this. I think we've seen deployment in this area down here. So the bats are the only problem here. We're deploying a little bit higher ground and the zombies are getting shot on the lower ground, they'll die faster. This is kind of nice high ground here. I gotta get some gap so those bats don't just drag through several units.
Ready to fire! The Empire endures! Taking aim! Swordsman!
Protect your
I'm sniping lower with this 2, and this 2 will be around.
Watch your backs! Okay!
to battle!
Swordsman! Ready! To battle! Yes, sir! Go! Marcus Wolfhard!
She's actually pretty good at sniping.
Ready!
Where's the bloated corpse? 3 bats on the left, 2 on the right. I don't see the bloated corpse. Monk ass.
Marcus Wolfhard!
Lady of the
This guy is a Vapor Lord. Nice a potion.
Marcus Wolfhard! To us, the foe! Swordsman! Take the ground! In my sight! Sir! Yes, General? Time! Missiles will fly!
Yeah, I forgot about these guys.
Company! Ever faithful! Yes, sir!
Gonna harass my range here.
Sigma call! No linger!
This is actually gonna be quite annoying on the stop there.
Go!
This unit will just blow up the spearman.
Free company! Moving apace! Sigma!
Actually getting flanked by the bombers.
Damn!
Lady of the Glade!
Yes, sir!
Let me get my tools.
Strike them down! We serve the Emperor! Go!
Oh man, this would have been really bad if that happened. That would have been really bad if that happened.
Moving in! On it! For the king! Swordsmen! Crossbows ready, General!
Smell them zombies.
To France!
Just get rid of the bombers and we're good. There are units that will not be able to fight the rest.
Honor and glory!
That guy is full health again.
For
the guns, yo. Shoot the bats.
Ready to fire!
Battle ready!
Taking position!
Right away!
Quickly!
State troops ready! Go! Take the ground!
A little bit more damage, so there'll be army losses. We do have 10 attack and 10 extra leadership against the undead.
Yes, sir!
Marcus Wolfhard! Free company!
Our guns, they have the fast projectiles here, so should be ideal for the bats.
Sigma guides us!
Master Engineer!
Lady of the
At speed! Taking aim! Attack!
Marcus Wolfhard!
Yeah, that's it, army losses. Then the zombies are just melting too fast for them to keep fighting. We take a little bit damage here, but they lost both their armies.
Spearmen! Faster! Understood! Yes! Quickly! To battle!
Close victory. For the objective, we could raid this, lose one turn, and then we can just get rid of the settlement. The Blooded Corpse still managed to get 40 kills. Must have blown up one of the spearmen. This is army losses fest a little. Their army has sustained too much damage, so they lose leadership.
Any last?
We can't get the other thing right now, and we got level 10. Level 10. We're missing skills for effective army Pine Templar. We don't even have that effective units in the first place. It's low tier stuff. Okay, 2 regiments have now been unlocked. Elector pledges aid. An Elector Count has contacted you anonymously to lend his support to the expedition. He has made arrangements for you to receive additional aid from home, honored by his state. 1000 and Trickster Helm. Damn. Rise of Standard as well.
By the Emperor's authority.
Okay, finally we get a good shit. Rank 10, taking a bit. We'll take Master Survivalist first. It's similar to the Survivalist skill, except the campaign on the side and casual replenishment is Senator of 5. So we get a little bit more movement, line of sight, and replenishment, and this is gonna speed things up. Thank you, Americans, for that pro tip. Always the best advice. He has 5 skills and they're all good. Some better than others, and this one requires only 2. Oh, Azak. Regular elite. Lowers the up on the Huntsman archers, which we have archers in the army, no Huntsman. It gives Huntsman extra attack and more damage from Huntsman march and archers. This is actually amazing for the Huntsman. And it goes kind of crazy with the sleight of hand. It also gives him the better reload. The whole army will get Vanguard on Grand Huntsmarshal. We don't really need this right now. On a quality army, it's actually good. We're gonna be using this, so might as well get right now. Sleight of hand gives double shot ammunition for Huntsmen. So they basically shoot like Dark Elves, 2 projectiles, and Marcus gets better reload time, so more missile damage. Well, it counters fear effect of dinosaurs and the undead. So you get unbreakable units at that point, right?
Wolfhard.
We should raid this place for the quest. We kinda need to replenish. You have to trespass here as well.
Marcus Wolfhard.
So what does this say? You'll get 3000 experience if you raid this. We actually progress in the next chapter with the other guy. With her actually. The next step is search any ruined settlement for treasure and she'll get Pursuer. More line of sight and perfect vigor. A little bit of campaign effect, a little bit battle effect. So her chapter 3 says, Clara has been a part of the expedition for quite some time now. She seems restless to slay this beast, but knows little about its actual nature. I find it curious as to why she seeks a quarry which is largely a mystery to her, the Rot. But in truth, I am simply glad to have her strength added to our own. So see no need to push the question. We are mobilizing now anyway, as news has reached camp that a treasure-seeking convoy of about 50 or so men disappeared to some nearby ruins. Clara insisted she investigated and came back describing a grisly scene. Little was left of mutilated men, she said, and she is convinced it is connected to the beast we are hunting. I respect Clara greatly. I feel she has not been entirely forthcoming with us. She might not be lying about what she has seen this time, but I do believe she is withholding something about the motives for her last in hunt. For this reason, I have decided to take the expedition and investigate this ruin myself. We have an option for this. It's got poofed.
Marcus Wolfhard.
So we do have to raid for the head doctor. I'll get 3k experience.
Only the dedicated. Covering ground.
I had to trespass in Lisbon territory for this. And there was also a quest update for the bow. Kill 1000 enemies in battle. Wolfhard is too late, the colonies have been sacked and many innocents murdered. So this is not the first time failure has blighted the Huntsmarshal's career. This time he feels that failure greatly. He declares that such atrocities will never again befall innocent imperial citizens. Suddenly he pledges to swiftly seek out the perpetrators of this savage attack and put every last one of them to the sword. This is sidetracking and we're already behind. But yeah, what can you do? Should be fine.
I trust no man. Step to it.
I need to block Lisbon if they go this way.
I don't agree. Hunt them out.
The temple of Kara is gonna get fortified soon. Ish. There's gonna be a shit ton of Skaven attacking this place. Let's turn off the tax here for now. This is sidetracking here for sure.
The winds may sadden me, but I am still up.
These guys don't really care much about here, just trees improving over time.
How about a drink before we get to proceeding? No!
So what else is here? The boys, the pirates. These guys have enemies. Everybody's busy, everybody's busy. Everybody's busy.
They are no match for the Huntsmarshal's troops.
We're at 19 now. We encountered Itza. Itza is at war with a lot of factions, I think. Those orcs might attack us, they'll be ugly. Just before this one gets tier 3. Oh, look at this. This guy's actually attacked Laxland. They have massive buffs on the garrison. The rebels didn't attack them back. Oh, that's a shame. And hostility has increased. The reinforcement should be next turn. Does this mean if we get even one more, we'll get another army on top of all this shit? Our armies consist of noble state troops, and yet they act like a horde of free company. They loot and pillage across the countryside. Something must be done. Warfare, or get power 5 more leadership here. The army must behave and uphold the tenets of Sigmar, or else we are no better than the Northmen. The soldiers will be punished. So the rating actually gives 2 negative. This would be actually pretty bad to get the 5th one now. Especially before... we really need this, the next one.
Seek out the heretics.
Yeah, this guy got some sweet experience here.
Monster Hunter.
Ballistic calibration. What do we have here? That's a shit ton of skinks, and some of them they're gonna hit rank 7. That's the second army that causes grief. That's the charm shield we had on Marcus before. These guys could still attack them.
These undead seabaggers may need killing once more.
Unfortunately, we cannot raise this one right now, but we could occupy it so they're not so close.
Captain of Scouts. The rumors say that this one is rotten. Unflinching. Draw first blood.
I don't really like the distance between this one and the capital, but what can you do right now? No, we already 2 damage to auto-resolve, just minimal casualties here. Yoo-hoo! We get the better replenishment now from the new skill on Marcus, but we missed replenishment this turn. We'll get it next turn and just march towards the capital. We might defeat the Skink army, but I'm not sure we can defeat the follow-up.
We are ready. Crossbows ready.
Just shoot him here.
Stay close. Equipped.
Lady of the Deep Wood.
Paladin of Britannia.
Who do we shoot here? This one?
Swiftly.
For Heldenhammer.
Homing in.
Lady of the Azray. Attack!
Free company. Out.
Child of Kern.
I wonder if they're gonna blow some of the bats. A little bit of radius.
Lady of the Glade.
En route.
Moving.
To battle. Moving now. Watch your backs.
Taking position.
Quick.
The bats are weak to guns.
Lingering.
Marcus Wolfhard.
At speed. Daughter of Athelloren.
I Sigmar's will. For the Warhammer. No lingering.
Guys are the gunnery mob.
Ready my God. We are Sigmar's
Rosamund on a different area.
free company. Tracking.
Hey Blacksmith, thank you for support, live D3.
To battle.
Yoo-hoo.
Missile troops. Sigmar. Now.
Fu here, what the fuck you still doing here? Go watch somebody else.
Free company. Ready, my lord.
Would be really bad if the capital flips on the other side.
Another trophy for the Huntsmarshal.
The Skaven could still attack them.
The Emperor claims this place.
Mandate progressed. The expedition has increased its level of acclaim, making great strides towards fulfilling the Emperor's mandate. You will now receive better quality Imperial supplies. Continue garnering acclaim to advance the expedition progress and further Imperial cause. Come on, man. We did attack the undead and we pushed the Lizardmen. Hopefully they're not gonna spawn too close to the capital. We need Huntsman. Hellstorm rocket battery. Oh my god, I need it. I want it. Steam tank. I need a Huntsman though. We need to upgrade our infantry. Oh my god. Hellstorm rocket battery turn 27. 2 authorized grenade launchers to bully some skinks. Tanks and mortars. I need Huntsman though. We lost the early ones. If we had the OG army or regional army, we would have definitely picked this one. So we really need this. We lost the initial units. The expedition's land has great have caused hostility to raise to dead levels. The enemy are now concentrating the military resources against the emergency Imperial supplies have already been dispatched. We get additional 2 handgunners and halberdier. Does this mean they're gonna come immediately? Don't remember how it works.
I trust no one.
Capital is about to get fortified.
The expedition is eager.
Now, forward.
I don't think I've seen them. We don't see them yet. They don't come immediately. That's a really bad thing here. Really bad. The skinks will have crazy buff.
It is time. Hunt them out.
Every last beast.
And nobody is here right now. We'll see what happens. I don't remember when they come. We need to work out a sharpshooter here. This is buff for halberdiers. This is for the great swords and demigriffs. This is for the artillery. We still have to kind of rely a little bit on Emperor's finest. We should not discard it.
Ragtaggers. Marcus Wolfhart.
Let's see.
Unflinching.
2 handgunners also available. Handgunners fit a different role. It's 8 units of one in the army. Managed to get archers to 3 AP, huh?
Fearless. Only the dedicated.
Okay, this is looking like an army again. And we do have the technology for armor. We have technology against the lizardmen. And we do have buff on the huntsman as well.
Marcus Wolfhart.
This one is probably gonna be lost here. I have to defend Tlaxla now and get rid of Tlaxla. I might just spawn the next turn. I remember they spawn next to the capital. There's some kind of thing moving here. This is a shame the rebels didn't attack them here. Such a shame. It could have been so nice.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquests spreads far and wide. You're developing...
Got 6k here. The enemy gathers. Following your recent military aggression, your desperate enemies have started to gather in numbers and are priming their force for counteroffensive. An attack is imminent. Will be hit here. But there's no way they're gonna be here.
Who calls? Pick up the pace.
What is the next chapter here? Wolford's exploits began to pass into jungle folklore. His name is whispered in hushed tones, as if Huntsmarshal may suddenly appear to slay the speaker. They're starting to realize the threat he poses.
Captain,
We really need to help this place.
no time to waste.
There's no other option but to march here.
Let's go!
This would be quite bad if this flips. This was a little bit random because this the rebels sometimes do attack anybody hostile close, and they for some reason didn't attack them here. This could have been also the one thing that went our way as well. This is we got a great power because we have 3 settlements now.
Ready.
It's gonna be impossible to deal with these guys unless we join one of their wars. These guys, we have actually the same enemy. Ideally, at this point, you want to have 2 provinces already. But we haven't even gotten 1 yet. So it's gonna be a longer early stage. So way too many of them there at a time. So the next chapter for Herr Doctor, dilemma with between powerful rewards. Just capture Awakening, no problem, just do it. What the fuck is Loki selling here? With a big army.
Luther Harkon.
What was this? Chapter 4, A Rude Awakening. Her doctor continues to be driven by a strong desire to destroy this creature of night he refers to as Alistair the Red. Having observed Hedwig slay dozens of vampires up to now, it is clear he gains no pleasure from it, but at the same time carries out witch hunter duties with the aptitude of one who was born to do so. Like a true one Hal. Though my curiosity threatens to overcome me, I have resisted asking further questions about the history of this man I have befriended. It seems there is no time for it anyway, as her doctor now wants us to mobilize against the Awakening, and immediately. Those who know anything about the area say the place is a husk of an old colony that was settled many years ago, but was left haunted, derelict and overrun by the undead. There is a lot of unknown history there, but Hedwig is convinced its winding streets and deep catacombs harbor the creature that he seeks to destroy. Direct assault on this place seems dangerous, but I am a man of my word, and Herr Doctor assures us he is very close to achieving his goal. Let's see if we can save this place. Oh, this is a pretty exciting campaign, guys. Don't you say? Pretty exciting campaign. Blessed had a sneak attack on the Awakened, while the Awakened are having a sneak attack on us. Everybody's backdooring everybody. Luxon attacking here would be bad, but what can we do? Win! Just do it! Just win! This Lizard are pissed and 35 damage kings. This guy has disciplined. And he's still bothering us. Okay boys, last battle of tonight. Prediction, victory or defeat? He has discipline, so it gives him a little bit edge with this massive experience. Good thing he didn't put extra points in battle skills, will be way uglier here. Our army has no experience, but we have anti-lizardman technology and extra armor. Also extra leadership and speed. How many siege towers he built? I would say at least one set of siege towers. Unless he built 3 rams. I'll have 5 minutes to predict, so wait for the battle to load. One set of siege towers. We're outnumbered, but we got walls.
By Ulrich's wrath!
4 crossbows. One thing can lead to another. This guy have way too much experience for a swordsman to just win. Look at it, 37-30. That's disciplined on this guy. He is disciplined.
Spearmen!
These towers are still worth holding.
Spearmen!
Crossbows are at what, 24 ammo?
We are Sigmar's heirs!
I'm shooting from high ground.
Awaiting orders! Missile infantry! Crossbowmen! For Heldenhammer! Our steeds are restless! Ready!
The knights can hold the door. These kings don't have the AP, so they can hold for a bit.
We are ready!
Put some grinder here. Those guys might not even move there. Yeah, raise the city. Why you guys say such thoughts? What brings this? What brings this?
Swordsman! Standing by!
I wonder what brings this shit. Thinking about the city is gonna get raised. Towers can kill a couple of hundred, and we have to rely on that to win us this fight. We have some stats, but they outnumber us and they have some serious experience, plus discipline. Of course, there is the Lord as well. This might not move until the siege towers reach the wall. And we'll try to shoot these guys down, they don't have shields. We don't want to shoot the towers because we can destroy them. And we'll shoot that one there. This is actually moving a bit. These guys are fine at fire at will. Be cool if you mouse over this and tells you the damage done and kills. But you know, technology just isn't there yet. The swordsmen are better to fight these guys head on. Hey, Fern. Yoo-hoo. Sometimes when fighting this many skinks, it's just sometimes just better just to push a lot of damage instead of try to finish off units. Oh, they moved before the towers. Can we drop a couple of arrows on this guy's head? I'm gonna have to grind here. We're getting some damage here while they're still climbing there.
What do you mean? Crossbowman!
This one just go a little bit further back. Gonna shoot the crowds. Just a little bit. If they don't overrun on us, our fighters on the wall, we might be able to just clear them.
Ready for war!
Sell it out with the knights. This guy's nearly dead. Should have probably went there a few seconds ago. These crossbow have a lot of ammo. After light is gonna be enough.
The ground quakes! Go! Sigma, guide us! Form a ring of steel! Shields up! Ready! Ready to serve!
We can get a charge here. This is probably the most critical spot here. Cover most of the wall here. This side is taking the most damage here. We can send the knights if they get down. We'll make a switch here. We don't wanna get into our towers here.
To battle! We obey!
Okay, keep shooting here so they don't go down.
We are Sigma's heirs!
Yeah, the wall's holding for now. This right side is getting a little bit overrun.
Missiles at the ready! Go! General! Ready! Sigma calls! By Ulrich's wrath!
Can't let this happen like this. Send the knights.
Attack!
I need somebody actually to hold that side there.
For Heldenhammer!
There's no extra available units here.
Crossbowmen!
There's a shit ton of them on that side. She's gonna get flooded here.
Charge! Send this out! Crossbows ready, General! Standing by! Crossbowmen! Shields up! Form a ring of steel!
We're slowly just getting grinding down right now here.
Cavalry ready!
We need one infantry unit here on the ground.
Emperor! War! Sigma, preserve us!
There's like nobody available to go there.
Crossbows ready, General!
This nice is not gonna last there.
The ground! Swordsman! For France! For France!
Sigmar commands!
Our orders! Taking position!
Those knights are not gonna last either.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Sigmar, reformer! Attack! Moving now! We serve the Emperor! Missiles at the ready! Sigmar, preserve us!
This is feeling a little bit too close.
Crossbowmen! Yes, sir! Quickly! The Empire endures!
We still have crosses with plenty of ammo.
Missiles at the ready! The Empire endures!
Let's shoot one time here and go for a charge here.
At speed! Rah! We are Sigmar's heirs! For the Heldenhammer! Formation! March! We are Sigmar's heirs! Crossbowmen! Understood! Quick march! Yes, sir! Quickly! No
The knights are gonna be very useful here, but there's still shit ton of skinks on the wall.
What do you think? Yes, General! We serve the Emperor!
Those guys cannot win in the long fight.
Yes, sir! Ready for war! Yes, my lord!
Using too much ammo, not having something to finish them off would be really bad.
Ready, General!
So I have to decide also to charge as well.
We await your orders! Crossbows ready, General! Fight for France!
These guys are pretty wounded and the cavalry has a good charge, so we'll go for a hit here.
In the name of the twin-tailed comet! For France! For the Warhammer!
We need to get rid of the Lord and the rest will be fine.
Spearmen, no lingering! We serve France! Take the ground!
This Lord is almost routed, almost.
Yes,
This
my
could be enough for
lord.
army loss to just get rid of him. Yeah, very good.
Our steeds are restless! Moving now!
These knights are fine here.
Rolling ring!
Stop shooting, stop shooting. We'll fight them off with knights.
Take position!
These guys are fine there.
For Heldenhammer!
This is what two technologies do.
For Heldenhammer! Quick march!
These guys are fighting outnumbered on the walls.
For Heldenhammer! Crossbowmen! For the Emperor!
But fire at will, boys. We need the ammo. The knights will handle the skinks.
Ready! For Heldenhammer! To battle! Yes, sir! Quickly! We await your orders! Crossbowmen! Yes, General!
You bracing?
March! Take the ground! Yes, sir! For the Emperor! Sigmar calls!
They have no armor to get a charge, to survive the charge, friend.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Good army losses. Hopefully this game don't have red ogres.
Send us out!
Soothsayer had a good try here. Is having discipline make these shits too close? These are units are superior. Their units, they just have too many of them with high rank.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
Just give him a couple of bolts, boys. Okay, stop firing, stop firing. That's enough. That's enough. Keep him alive. I don't want him to replace another lord. Crossbows did perfect here. Miracle workers and sieges. Roses and guns. We lost 2 swords and 2 spearmen. This boy's fought to the death, look at this. To the death! Will the Skaven now attack this army because it's weakened? I don't think they're in zone of control here. Poof! Anyways, boys, this is gonna be it for tonight, part 2. We'll be continuing this campaign nearly every day. And I think later today, it's 4 in the morning right now nearly. The game just saved. Raiding Lisbon, we'll read that mission after. And yeah, just all good, just saved. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Good night.